What's good, YouTube? I just want to come back and let y'all know, man, if y'all need these products, first link in the description. Hit me up on Instagram, man. I'm having all the products you need. It's just a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? First link down in the description, man, if you need these products. Hit me. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the video.
Run that back, turbo.
I put them McLaren, I'm so fresh, I'm so clean. On my bitch, it's a lean. Me and Pills, sipping lean. This ain't
We're back for another fucking video, nigga. Cracking y'all every day on the reactions. Soon as you wake up, you gonna see me, nigga. So loud the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it, y'all. Back for another reaction video, man. Y'all already know what's going on. Like the video, man. See what I'm saying? We got 1090 Jake breaks down the bit Meech Snitched or not part 4 on the DJ Vlad podcast channel, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. We back to back with the reactions, man. Tell them shut up. Tell them shut up and watch the ads, nigga. Sit back, get some popcorn. Put your feet up, sit back and watch the ads, nigga. No skips either. See what they talking about. See what's going on.
Well, let's get to the big story. 50 Cent made an Instagram post about a video you were doing that was supposed to expose the whole Big Meech paperwork situation.
Right.
Number one, how did 50 Cent even find out about this?
About me or about the situation?
Well, about you doing this video.
So as things were coming out and information was coming out, I was gathering up all the paperwork and I reached out to Tony Yayo. So more or less, because I actually bumped into Tony Yayo at a hotel in Brooklyn. I think he told you the story one time in an interview. So that's how we got cool. So I basically DM'd him. I was like, man, send this to 50. And I don't even think Tony Yayo responded. I didn't really look twice at it, whatever. And then all of a sudden it's on 50's page. I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? And that's how it happened.
Okay. So what exactly was the outcome of that video at the very end?
There isn't any definite paperwork that flat out says Meech ratted. So whatever you want to take from what's presented, it shows that, you know, the big witness, the female that everyone knows, she told Meech, hey, this is the situation, this is what's been going on. And instead of him saying, get the fuck away from me, don't speak to me, don't this, don't that, Meech told her, keep my name out of it. So if you're aware of what she's doing and she continues to do what she's doing and it's clarified in the paperwork, she's doing what she's doing for your benefit, everyone can pretty much assume it's for your behalf, right? You're cooperating. They ran through the whole fucking thing. She didn't need money. She wasn't a drug addict. She wasn't facing charges. The fucking whoever it was, the FBI, whatever, the agents, they were like, we are actually surprised she's willing to do this shit. Because she has there's no purpose. And the only thing she asked for in return, she was like, if I get something big, the agent cut her off and said, you'll get a lot of money. And she said, instead of that, can I get Big Meech a time cut? So if Meech knows about it,
Damn.
She's doing the shit for him. It's basically just, you know, there's no definite paper saying he did rat. It's just you're gonna take from it what you want to take from it. I got into a back and forth with 42 Doug about the situation. He wanted to DM me and talk about it, and I just basically told him, like, look, bro, you're gonna, if you weren't from Detroit, you might look at things in a different manner. But you're from there, and not only that, you don't want it to be true. So it's never gonna make sense to you. And whoever doesn't like Meech, they got enough ammo to present why they don't like him and why they feel it is true. So it is what it is.
Okay, so the whole thing of leave my name out of it. Where was the proof that he said that?
It was in the paperwork.
So that's her saying that to an agent?
I believe it was her saying that when she actually did meet with him, because she knew she was about to be exposed in the courts, and she tried to visit him in the prison he was in, and then they eventually ended up either speaking or meeting in person, and that's when she filled him in that she was about to be exposed. And it wasn't until that point, because she was saying shit that went against Meech too. She was saying that he's the one that put Cuffy with the other guy and linked everything together. And as soon as it came out that she was about to be exposed, she started recanting all of these statements. So it's like everything that could have been used against Meech, now she's saying it's a lie. And it made her no longer a credible witness. So anything that could have been used against him, you're saying it ain't true. He wants his name kept out of it. And this is what we're left with.
Yeah, I remember I interviewed Tanisa Welch, who was considered the first lady of BMF. Her and Southwest T were a couple for a long time, and she got caught up in this whole thing. And I remember one of the big clips from that was Big Meech sold his life rights to a piece of shit informant. And that part was always a little weird, because it's like, okay, you have your life rights. You know there's interest in the whole BMF story. You don't give them to your son. You don't give them to your kid's mother. You don't give them to your mother or father. You give them to a third party who is an informant.
Right.
So what is the logic behind that? Now, look, you could sit back and say, well, Tanisa went and got the BMF TV show put together and whatever else. So I guess if you look at it that way, it was a good move. But now you got to deal with the questions about it. So it's a little weird, man. It's a little weird.
Yeah, it's that, and there was a lot of Meech had called out. What was the rapper's name? Blue Da Vinci.
Blue Da Vinci, yeah.
Right. So there was a public thing with that, with Meech making accusations, and then Meech trying to clear the accusations, but he never publicly said anything about Tammy Cohen's. You know, so it's like, if she was all this and you're so against it, why not ever address the elephant in the room? And I think that's why a lot of people look at him differently. That and the fact that he's doing Instagram promos for money and shit, which is crazy, because nobody would have expected that from a fucking drug lord, you know?
Well, it's a drug lord who's no longer a drug lord.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See, he said that right as I paused the video, man. They look at Big Meech as he was a kingpin or something in Cuba. You know what I'm saying? But shit, like, it was gone for so long, like, money depletes. It don't grow on trees, you know what I'm saying? You gotta either keep making it or either go broke after some point.
Yeah, he came home thinking he still was, because he thought Lil Baby owed him and shit and was supposed to break him off and fucking all types of shit.
Yeah, Tony Yayo said that in our interview.
Yeah.
Where basically, like, I think Lil Meech was like, yeah, Lil Baby was here, pulled up in the, the Lambo truck.
They gave this nigga free show. They gave this nigga free shows, you know what I'm saying? Because I seen in the Boosie interview when I was watching, they said they performed for free, so that was already free. See what I'm saying? They didn't have to perform for free.
He didn't give us nothing. It's like, and that's what Yayo kind of exposed, is that Lil Meech had like 10 pairs of chrome heart jeans. They're like $10,000 a piece. Like, it's almost become the running joke now, like the $10,000 jean joke. I had no idea. Like, I've always kind of heard of chrome heart. I'm not a big fan. I don't own anything chrome heart. I think it's just, the prices are just ridiculous. But to have that many pairs of pants, and you can go through his Instagram and see all the different pairs.
What I told y'all.
Like, how much he blew through like $5 million.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, to tell 50, remember that text message that surfaced? It's like, yeah, we don't fuck with Ross, but he's giving my dad some money to hold him over until that next season check comes. And it's like, yo, did you really burn through all that money on jewelry and clothes?
Yeah, trying to hang out with the rappers and the fucking athletes and trying to keep up with them.
Yeah, no, we talked about this. Like, he was hanging out in Atlanta with Gunna and all them. Like, Gunna, he's making a lot of money every day. Like, the stream money's coming in. He's probably getting $100,000 a show. He's getting feature money. He's doing this, doing that. Like, you're an actor whose only show is BMF.
Right.
It's not like you have this huge Michael B. Jordan career. Then it's like, all right, whatever. Like, I get it. You know, so go ahead and splurge. You got Black Panther 3 coming out. It doesn't matter. But, like, you have one TV show, and the only reason you got that show is because you look like your dad.
Yeah. And
That's
50,
it.
And 50 put you in that position.
Yeah.
Paid for the acting classes, all that. Man, I wish I could have. 50 was just in Tampa. I tried to pull up and meet him. They wouldn't let me in the fucking event. Because it was like some bottle signing shit. I didn't know that. You had to pay the fucking whatever. So I didn't even get to run into him. But it's like, man, let me get some acting classes. Like, fuck that. Put me on that shit. So I don't know, bro. I feel like loyalty, it should have went the other way, but that's how it played out.
Well, yeah, I interviewed Boosie, and I brought up the situation, and he was like, if I was Lil Meech, I'd be like, you know, fuck 50. I'm rocking with my dad. I wouldn't have been all this like, yo, let me try to explain it to you, whatever else. And 50 actually responded to this video on his Instagram, and he said, I did more for Mimi than anyone in his life, Boosie. That's why he responded like that. If he got locked up, I'm the person he called. Bailed him out every time. When I see him laughing at his post, I said, oh shit, he a snake too. He belonged with him.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, man. So now like Big Meech is hooking up with like a bunch of rivals and, you know, and Floyd Mayweather, and they're just...
I'm dead. They talking about he went broke trying to hang out with the rappers and shit. He talking about trying to hang out with Gunna. Gunna got 10 businesses. You only got this one show. Fucking fold his fucking pockets. Oh my God. Oh. Nigga fucking folded his pockets. Yeah, I know when I do this, it's a fucking fold. Like, it's over with. You're done for.
Doing all this, but it's like...
Nah, for real though, y'all.
Really,
no
if you
bullshit.
look at that family's only income comes from 50 Cent.
Right.
Right?
They're just looking for a new table to eat at.
Yeah, man. The problem is that I feel it, man. Like, being in your 20s and getting money for the first time, you think it's never going to end. You think, oh, I'll just get another acting gig. I'll just do more club walkthroughs, whatever else. You feel like it's just going to keep going, but I really felt like Lil Meech was trying to live up to his dad's persona. But your dad was a drug lord who was selling illegal substances that are highly addictive. He's not paying taxes. He's not paying taxes, so half of that, you know, you're losing. And you're dealing with an operation where as long as you don't get caught, there's unlimited growth potential. The more cocaine you get, the more you could sell.
And that's the thing
Right?
is, you know how those actors, they stop believing in the role that they're playing? So he's getting money, pretending to be his dad on TV, and thought he was him until that fucking bank account hit zero. So it's like,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost what people accuse Tupac of. You know, once he did Juice, people felt like, you know, he became Bishop. And he just started acting like Bishop all the time.
Started acting gangster. But shout out to 50 though. That post was everything. 'Cause that's one of the first rappers since I was a kid. Bro, I played 50's game, the video game. Running around dual wheel and mowing shit down. You know what I mean? So that
Ah, that nigga said dual wheel. Man, comment what y'all think about that video, man. Drop a like on all the videos and comment so this shit can get pushed out. You know what I'm saying? Watch all the ads, man. Watch all the ads. Don't skip none, y'all, because I need to pay my rent. I promise y'all, I need to pay my rent. Love y'all. See y'all in this video. We gone.